Hello people, how are we all doing? We are back once again this week, 2 weeks in a row, isn't that truly incredible, for Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. You're going to be finishing off episodes 208, 209, and 2010, bringing us to what is, as me recording, the most recent chapter. By the time it goes up, there will be 211 out, but don't shoot me, I swear. Anyway, let us head on straight into it after that incredible series of events in the previous chapter. Let's see where things go. She's still alive. Wake up! I still think I'm in the outer universe. Why hasn't this area been destroyed yet? I remember reading how the outer universe was destroyed, and Jin Hyuk returned to his world after the Eater of Dreams died. Why hasn't that happened yet? The fourth wall is looking at you. Could it be? The fourth wall shakes its head with a heavy heart. Ah! The fourth wall is still hungry. The fourth wall began consuming the remains of the outer world. Wait, hold on! Hey! You can't eat her! Too bad. There's nothing you can do about it. Fuck! I told you not to eat her! The fourth wall smiles contently. Ah! The fourth wall looks at you and smacks its lips. I had a lot to ask her. I still had many things I needed answers to. Where did the things that the wall consumes go to? No living being that was consumed by the wall ever managed to return. That includes a simulation of the theater dungeon, Nirvana the Reincarnator, and even the Dream Eater who was just eaten. Spit her out! Spit her out right now! Spit her back out! I remember when I first named the child. This isn't the way I wanted to hear that! You want to use the letter dark, as in to be alone. Well, I wanted to use the letter dark as in to read. Maybe that's when our differences began to surface. I wanted that child to grow out to become a reader, rather than someone who was lonely. Because I knew that we could never be lonely as long as we kept reading. That's what I wanted to believe, at least. Episode 208. Oh. What makes you so high, mate? You always find me so laughable. You look down on me like that. There are plenty of women like you out there. Sung Young, try to forgive him. Think about Dokja. That's just a phase that men go through. Ma'am, I think you should start paying more attention to Dokja. It was hard. Things were so hard for me that I couldn't afford to think of anything else. But now that I think about it, I'm sure it was just as hard on the child. Dokja? You stay in there, okay? You should never come out until I tell you to. I should have left with him. No matter what anyone said, I should have taken the child with me and left for some faraway place. Why couldn't I do that? Why didn't you? You really should have run away. It happened one late evening. If it weren't for you, I would have ended up this way. Put that knife down first. Dokja, I told you to stay in your room. Oh, you both gonna kill myself. How is that? Let's all die together. What's the use of living when there's nothing more to expect in life? We'll die as a family. That's right. Mom ended up stabbing Dad and told me this after she woke me up. Dokja, starting now, we're gonna read everything again. What your father did was so bad that he deserved to die. This was self-defense. No matter what happens, never forget that you were the victim. Okay? Huh? Again? We're going to read everything again. Dokja. We're going to read. We're going to read everything again. No fucking way. No fucking way, man. What? What is that? No, Dokja, put that down. Dokja, starting now, we're gonna read everything again. Chapter 34. Something you can't eat. Okay? Part 5. You're joking. You're actually joking. That... What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my fucking god. That genuinely changes so much about Dokja's mother. Oh my god. It changes why she wrote the book. It makes sense now why she did that. What the fuck, man? That's incredible. That changes the perspective on everything about their relationship and how it got to how it was. Dokja's thoughts on her writing that book. That changes everything. Bro. What the fuck? he could have lived if I called the ambulance right away. If I was the only person who could have saved him, I was the only person who made the choice not to. That's why I told my child what I told my child wasn't a lie. I was the one who killed him. Why was this it? Because of this? I actually knew all along. I imagined often that this was what actually happened. And everything I believed was a lousy excuse. There must have been a better way. This was the only reason I had to understand my mother's actions. Why she suddenly published a book of essays. No matter what happened, why I had to become the son of a murderer. I shouldn't have left my child all alone. As a mother, that was something that I never should have done. All in all, I'm just a mother who ran away. No. I can't end it all. When this is finally how I heard her story. Spit her out! Spit her out right now! Fuck! Dr. Kim was crying. He clenched his bloodied fists and hit the wall over and over again. Fuck! Dr. Kim was growing tired of it all. He was sick of all the words and actions becoming a reality. Shut up! Dr. Kim wanted to know, what did he have to do to break down this wall? Could he have ended up this way because he read Twisar? Did reading the novel make the world of fiction a reality for him? That's when he heard the sound of a page being ripped out. Dr. Kim began to think. Hey, what's this? Bro, what the fuck is going on? Nah, this is so fucking weird. Episode 209, chapter 34. Something You Can't Eat, part 6. Dr. Kim started thinking. Get a hold of yourself. This is your skill. Who's talking to me right now? Who are you? Don't end up being consumed by your own skill. What? Who are you? Take your hand out of there, you idiot. My fist was being absorbed into the page. Deactivate your skill, Dr. Kim. I'll deactivate the fourth wall! A system error has occurred. A system error was caused by an unknown source and will be fixed temporarily. Your attribute window has returned. Will you check your attribute window now? I can view my attribute window. The reason I couldn't do it all this time must have been because of the fourth wall. It protects me from others, but it blocks me off from myself at the same time. Opening your attribute window. Certain skills and skill levels will be restricted from viewing due to system instability. A few constellations are approaching your mental barrier. Constellations of the Nebula Veda are approaching you. No, I want to read it! The constellations of the Nebula Olympus are approaching you. Constellations of the Nebula Papyrus are approaching you. Damn it! Constellations of the Nebula Veda are approaching you. Personal skill, the fourth wall, has been reactivated regardless of your will. The personal skill, fourth wall, has been reactivated regardless of your will. Character profile. Name Dokja Kim. Supporting constellation? None. Modifier, the ugliest king. Temporary. Personal attributes. 8 lives, heroic. Scenarios. Personal skill. Omniscient reader's viewpoint, level 2. Bookmark, level. Character summary. Fourth wall. Level. Overall evaluation. You. Constellation, founder of mankind, is moaning loudly. Constellation, the one who poked out his eyes, is backing off with his eyes covered. That's funny. So that's funny. Constellation, Scorpion Goddess, is protecting her tail and backing away. The few constellations who approach you are backing off after being injured. Constellation, Secretive Plotter, smiles at you. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Bro, this has been a fucking absolute joy to read. Oh my god. These might be some of the best chapters, period, let alone of ORV. Oh my fucking god, man. This is unreal. This is genuinely unreal. Oh my god. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Secretive Plotter? His reaction is different from the other constellations. Could it be that he saw my information in that short amount of time? Even I didn't get to see it all. The fourth wall bares its teeth toward the star stream. The fourth wall is angry with you. Wait. For a long time now, I thought that the wall was the boundary between reality and fiction. Is that its angry face? It's actually got a face now, like it has eyes. I could adapt to this new world thanks to this wall. I was able to remain logical despite all the terrible things that happened. I can't give an answer if someone were to ask me what the wall is. But what I know for sure is that it has been protecting me for a long time. I'm sorry. The fourth wall begins to quiver. Dokja Kim is an idiot. Uh-huh. Dokja Kim begins to realize that the fourth wall had a will of its own. There it goes again. Then were all the words that showed up earlier written by the fourth wall as well. But it was too well thought out. And who could have written that? If this was really a wall, what could be behind it? Stop reading my thoughts. Personal skill, the fourth wall, turns its head away prudishly. What the fuck? Personal skill, the fourth wall, tells you never to turn it off again forcibly. I'll do as you say. But I need you to do a favor for me in return. Give me my mother back. Dokja Kim hated his mother. That's right. Dokja Kim learned what his mother had been through all those times. He now knew what she had to experience, how she lived, and what she had been hiding from him. Even though he knew that that didn't mean he understood everything. That's true. So Dokja Kim still hates his mother. That's just how human emotions work. Just because you learn that someone has experienced terrible trauma doesn't make the hurt you felt all those years go away. You're really insightful. I agree. That's what Dr. Kim couldn't understand about himself. Why did he want to save his mother? I can't explain it. Since not everything can be expressed in words. I don't have much energy left. So please, help me. I'm begging you. Dr. Kim. Thank you. I'm sleepy. Consolation, secretive plotter, has chased away the great old ones who were spying on you. Your rank in Dark Castle has been adjusted. You are now ranked 2nd in Dark Castle. You have met all the requirements for the main scenario's hidden clear condition. You're now eligible to challenge Dark Castle's final scenario. Episode 210. Main Scenario 10, 73rd Demon King. Category, Main. Difficulty, SS. Clear conditions. You are eligible to participate in the Dark Castle's final scenario. Choose the 4 rankers that you want to take to the 3rd floor of the Dark Castle before you enter the final scenario. Time limit, 30 days. Reward, 100,000 coins. Penalty for failure, death. Your current rank in Dark Castle is 2nd. Only incarnation ranked in the top 10 can partake in the final scenario with you. Chapter 35. The 73rd Demon King, Part 1. All he ever does is die. He'll come back to life tomorrow, right? It took him 3 days last time. But did we have to put him in a coffin? Well, he is dead, isn't he? I wonder what's got into Master. I thought he left to find another hidden piece.
All the hidden pieces left in Dark Castle now are useless.
Still, you don't have to come here.
I need him to get to the next floor.
That's strange. You guys seem awfully close as of late. I was just saying, you didn't have to declare me like that. We all know why, don't we? Everyone will think the same. No one in the world will ever stop fearing death, just because they can come back to life. If it wasn't for Dokja, I'd be dead already. I really didn't want to say this because it's too embarrassing, but if I had 2 lives, I might have given 1 to him. Why? You only scored 6 points on the affection test. You brat! We all have the same score if we all won that dress he likes.
That
was wholesome. That was wholesome. A really sweet end to probably one of the most crazy sequence of chapters. Look at the fucking dragon, Jesus. That we've probably had in this entire fucking story. Like... that was insane. That was crazy. No word of a lie. That was wild. Those were probably the best chapters of ORV so far. Obviously, recency bias taken into account, but oh my god. They were bloody good. They were really, really bloody good. That was incredible. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed, and I hope you're all willing to wait a few weeks before the next ORV reaction. Next week, we'll be back onto Triple S Class Revival / Suicide Hunter. And, with that out of the way, I've been Animosity, you've been you, and I hope it's time for another video. Ta-ta. Bye now.